Welcome. This is the first project given according to the criteria. This is an LED blink code. So the connections are I use two bulbs, one for turning on, which blinks, which turns and off for I guess three times, and then it closes while I press this button. I use two resistors of 10 kilowatts. The use of resistance is to minimize the damage in the circuit, and also if there is no circuit, the Arduino board would burn out. So I use breadboard to make more ground connections. I first connected the ground wire from the Arduino to the negative terminal, and the 5 volt to the positive terminal, and then I placed two buttons from one of the buttons terminal 2B I connected to positive, and from the second again I connected to the positive terminal. Then we always keep the resistor at the opposite negative terminal. We keep this, and from the resistor we connect it to the digital pin 2. And the next thing is light. I used a light with 330 ohms, and I connected the light uh, and I connected light, and this pin joins to pin number 8, and then again with this pin this connects to pin number 3, and from this point it connects to the negative terminal. So now let's work out the code. So you can see while I press this button, this thing lights up. So if I press this, it turns off, and I again press this. So the thing is, we could make it blink for more infinite times, but we need to use the bool thing. But the competition is for basics, so I turned, so I did not use it. The code for this is, so first I did not know the code, so I learned the basics, and then after a few tests, I wrote my code on my own. The LED pin I have set to 8, the button pin to 2, and the button pin 1 to 2, and the button pin 2 to 3. Then I set the pins for the output. When I mean output, it meant like the button is the input, we press that, and the result of it is known as the output. The LED bright lights out. So this is the condition statement. If the button is pressed, first it blinks, then it turns off, then again it blinks, and then when again the second button is pressed, the light turns off. So this is the code. Okay, now let's see how the power dissipates. So power is only used when current flows through the LED resistor path. When the LED is on, we saw two buttons, right? One pull down resistor is active when the switch is unpressed. There are two cases. The first case, the LED is on. So there is a 330 ohm resistor active. And one pull down resistor is off when switch is unpressed. Which what I mean to tell is the second switch is not pressed, only the first switch is pressed, right? So LED current path power. So power is given by the formula V square by R. So power is given by V square by R, right? For V, the total volt is, the Arduino board they gave us 5 volt. So we find the voltage drop, which is 5 volt minus 1.96 volt. I'll show you later how I got this. I used the multimeter to measure the voltage, which is taken by the LED, which gives us 3.04 volt. So the power is calculated by whole square divided by the resistor at 330 ohms, which gives us about 28 milliwatts. The next and then one 10k resistor when the off switch is unpressed, which is P is equal to 10k ohms, so 10,000, which gives us 2.5 milliwatt. So we add this together, which gives us 8.2.5 30.5 millivolt. So let's go to the case 2. When the LED is off, which is when the off switch is pressed, what happens? The no current flows through the LED circuit, which is no power is used there. Only the on switch is unpressed, so its 10k resistor is active. The power used is the 330 ohms resistor path 0, because it has no current in the no current flows through it when the light is off. Only one 10k resistor is active, which is 2.5 millivolts. So the total power for this case is 2.5 millivolts. The final summary is the question asked is, what is the total power dissipated by the circuit? The answer depends on the state. The maximum total power dissipates 30.5 milliwatts when the LED is on, and the minimum total power dissipates 2.5 milliwatts when LED is off. So here now we can see the traffic light system, the circuit in the Arduino. So I use three lights, as we know, the red light, the yellow light and green light, and as I told before, I use three resistors uh, for which each has 220 ohms. And then I connect a GND wire to the negative wire to connect for more number of connections, which you can see from the resistor 1 to the negative, the resistor 2 to the negative, and the resistor 3 to the negative. So and this is connected to the pins number 8. The red light is connected to 8, the yellow light is connected to pin 9, and the green light is connected to pin 10. So the main thing of the code, like for example, I designed it like for red light, it takes up to 6 seconds, and for yellow light it takes up to 4 seconds, and again green light it takes up to 5 seconds. So let's see the code. See, I've connected the pins to 8, 9, 10, and I selected the mode. See, the red light output, yellow LED is also output, and green LED is also output. First, we do the red light. We use digital write to make the code work. So at this time, the red light is high, which means this will bright while the other two turns off. So we use low, and delay 6000 meant by 6 seconds. The second one is yellow light, so we again use the digital write code, but this time the yellow LED will be in high and the red LED and green LED will be low, and it delays for 4 seconds. The third, the green light, this again which turns out to be the green LED high, the other two will be the low, and this is for 5 seconds. Now we shall work the code. As you can see, the red light is glowing for 6 seconds. Now the yellow light glows for 4 seconds, and the green light glows for 5 seconds, and this turns to continue repeatedly. Okay, now we shall calculate the total power